guys, let's get started. Welcome everybody. Welcome to our Own Your Life event. Today is Wednesday the 2nd of August. So this year is absolutely flying by and we've got lots of excitement going on. So we're going to share some of that with you today. And today really is about that, owning your own life and what that means to you. You know, nobody wants to be a slave to their jobs, a slave to their mortgages or bills anymore. I can hear my son, sorry. We all want to be having more fun in life, and we want to have all the things that we're dreaming of other than just working and taking care of everybody else, which I know a lot of us mamas dedicate our lives to. So we get to do this with some of our best friends. That's another thing that I really love about this. And today is just about sharing our real stories. We're real people, and we just want to share it with you, but also see if it could be a fit for you as well. So my name is Michelle. I've been with the Juice Plus company for 14 months now. It has absolutely changed my life, my family's life. It's been absolutely just so awesome, and I'll share a bit about that later on. But first up, I'm going to find Stacey, and Stacey's going to tell you all about our Juicy products and our Juicy program. Thanks, Stace.
Hi everyone, thanks so much for jumping on today. I'm so excited to share our products with you. I've been with the Juice Plus company for 9 months and yeah, it's absolutely changed my life as well. But I've been a customer of our products and program for 12 months and they definitely changed my life and my health first and foremost before I joined this awesome business. So I'm super passionate about talking about them, that's for sure. So something I'm going to start with, which is definitely not a sexy topic, and that's to start talking about illness and disease. And that's because we live in a society full of sick people. We live in a society full of illness, full of disease, and it's a huge issue for so many people. So many people just do not feel well. So how many of you out there know someone that suffers from cancer or heart disease or arthritis, diabetes, digestive issues, behavioural problems in children, eczema, dermatitis? The thing is, when I ask those questions, not many people put their hands down, which shows just as a society how sick and how used to being sick we've actually become. Before I found these products, I myself, as a mum of 2 very active children, I had a lot of fatigue, adrenal fatigue. I had huge brain fog, a lot of inflammation in my body that I had to get treated regularly. I was exhausted. I couldn't get through a workout without feeling like I was going to pass out. I had a lot of inflammation and digestive issues, and also hormonal issues that I was trying to get on top of. Now I no longer need afternoon nana naps. I don't need to fuel my body with coffee and artificial sugar or caffeinated soft drinks to make myself feel better. I can get through a workout without passing out. I actually feel great and feel amazing while I'm doing it. And I've got so much more mental clarity to get through the day and spend time with my kids and do homework with them. And probably one of the best things is my immunity's improved, and also my inflammation has really dropped down in my body. I have not had to spend a single cent getting a treatment in the last 12 months for a lot of the pain that I was having, which has been a huge, obviously, saving in money, but also a huge improvement in my health. So what is Juice Plus? So these are our fruit, veggies and berry capsules, and what they are is over 30 different fruit, veggies and berries grown on proprietary farms, grown using organic farm principles, picked at optimum ripeness. So the integrity of the product really is maintained from farm to capsule. They're put into a vegan capsule, so they're absorbed directly into the bloodstream. So you don't get any of that real, like, fluoro, we call it fluoro disco wee, that really bright wee that you get with synthetic vitamins and supplements, which is just shows how our body doesn't really break those down, and you definitely don't get that with Juice Plus because it's absorbed so well into our bodies and our body recognizes the food that's in it. As you can see, it also gives you that rainbow of color across all the fruits and veggies that are in these capsules. So you're getting that variety of color for your body to thrive and to work at optimum levels, and for you to feel that feeling of vitality. We all know also that fruits and vegetables work to decrease inflammation and increase immunity in our body. So when I saw that this was a food label on these products, not a bunch of numbers and ingredients that I didn't understand, it totally resonated with me. We also have over 35 peer-reviewed gold standard studies on these products, which is so unheard of in the supplement industry. And Juice Plus is safe for everybody to take, which was a huge thing for me as well as a mum. It's not only safe for pregnant women, breastfeeding women, but also for children and everybody in the family. Also too, I recognised that it was a way not just to improve my health, but also to bridge that gap of nutrition in my life as well. So who here can put their hand up and say that they eat the minimum of 2 and 5 serves of fruit and veggies every day? Well, most people can't do that because the reality is that we usually don't day in, day out, 365 days a year. We live busy lives. We're bombarded with food-like substances that are meant to be good for us, but they're just not. So I know that having these capsules in my daily routine really is a real sort of health insurance, if you'd like to call it that, to know that I'm getting the nutrition that I need to really fuel my body. So again, if we go back to that it's safe for everyone to take, that would bring me to our chewables. And these are for kids and big kids that can't take capsules, but our fruits and veggies do come in a chewable gummy form. And there are over 17 fruits and veggies in these gummies, and we have over 1 million children in our child health study. And the results of this study is that we've got kids with better palates, so fussy eaters are eating better, they've got better sleep, better digestion, better concentration at school. For me, with my kids, the best improvement I've seen has been in their immunity. Both my kids were reflux babies. They've constantly been sick their whole lives. It was just a way of life for us. And we haven't had a lot of that anymore. We haven't been to the doctor. If they do get sick, their ability to bounce back is a lot quicker, which is awesome, without them becoming really sick at all, just the odd sniffle. And my oldest daughter's on the ASD spectrum, so her mental clarity has been a huge thing in her concentration. Also too, now that we've been on them for 12 months, my kids start to recognise how good they feel when they have these in their body and are taking them every day. So if we've had a weekend with lots of parties and stuff where they probably eat a lot of bad food, they'll often come up to me and say, "Mum, can I have my chewies today? Or can I have my chewies now?" And that's because they recognise that their bodies feel better when they're fueled well. And I think for a longevity point of view with our children and our next generations, if we can teach them that, we're setting them up for such good futures. Lastly, the last thing on those I want to say is that they're preservative, artificial, sugar and additive free, which was super important to me as a parent, and I know for so many other parents out there. So aside from our micronutrition, we have our macronutrition powders, which are in chocolate and vanilla flavor, and they are raw, non-heat treated and totally family safe, unlike a lot of other powders or sort of protein sort of drinks and stuff you would see on the market. There's over 25 plants and superfoods in these. We've got broccoli sprouts, alfalfa sprouts, yucca powder, mushroom powder, spirulina, and something that I love, which is niacin, which is actually a natural antidepressant. So no wonder when I have one of these in the morning, I just feel so amazing. And I know a lot of mums out there suffer from a bit of mum anxiety. I know I'm definitely one of them. These are great to have when you're on the run, when you might make a bad choice. So, you know, in the afternoon, about 3:30, when you're starting to feel a bit hungry. Personally, for us, we use them for breakfast as a smoothie booster in our family. And the biggest success I think we've had with these is with my youngest daughter, who never ate breakfast, just hates breakfast, refuses to eat it, and I just got sick to death of fighting with her. So she loves now having her little chocolate smoothie in the morning, and for me it's a way to know that it's convenient, quick, and she can go off to school with all that brain food and all those beautiful sprouts and superfoods that she would just never eat if I just left it up to her to pick at them. And let's face it, what child would? The last thing we have is our JBT program, our Juicy Body Transformation program, which is such a wonderful complement to all of our Juicy products. What this program does is focuses on eating real food and getting back to the wisdom of real food. Like I said before, we're bombarded with food-like substances that are full of non-real things that don't fuel your body well and do not leave you feeling full of vitality. This program is not full of a full-on diet. There's no deprivation. There's over 200 recipes plugged into an easy, user-friendly Facebook group. And you've got things like family-friendly recipes, cakes, smoothies. There are detox options, shred options for people that would like to maximize weight loss. We also have like a Christmas edition and Easter edition. And more recently, we've had some really spiritual additions to our program. Currently, we're doing a 30 days of gratitude practice, which is something that a lot of other lifestyle programs do not offer, which is that really soul fulfilling next level sort of thing to really help us be healthy mind, body and soul, because I truly believe to be happy and we need to be healthy here and in here. So absolutely, we're passionate about our mission. If you're watching this today or watching it later, please reach out to the person that gave you this link if you want to know more about our program, because we would love to see you on our mission with us really soon. Thanks.
Thank you, Stacey. And now we're going to hear from Sophia, and Sophia's going to share with you what these products and this program has done for her. Thank you so much, Sophia.
Hi, Michelle. Thanks for having me. I hope my internet connection's going to stay put. I was going to run up the stairs quickly, but here I am. I've actually had amazing results with the JBT program and the products. I've been on the product now 16 months. I had terrible psoriasis all over my body. I'd cared for my mum, so I was an absolute mess, and when she passed, my body went into shock and I was full of psoriasis. So I reached out to a post from Fee, whose mother's psoriasis had cleared. And I tell you, it didn't only clear up my psoriasis over the last 16 months. I had terrible, terrible headaches every day for 10 years, temple headaches, neck pain, shoulder pain. I'd spend $90 a week at the osteopath, and I've got no pain now. I wake up every day feeling amazing. I'm, in my 40s. I was a late mum, so I can keep up with my boy now. I feel amazing. I've had so many benefits. I couldn't list them all, but the main ones have been psoriasis, and my headaches have gone. So also my boy takes the chews, and I've noticed a huge difference in his behaviour and concentration. So I love it. I'm never going to stop. I notice improvements every week. So fabulous. Thank you for having me, Michelle.
Thank you so much. That's awesome. And you are actually glowing. You look gorgeous. I love seeing your before and after pics. Thanks so much. Thanks so much for sharing, Sophia. So I'm going to change it up now, and I'm going to talk to you about our business opportunity. And I know that when I first joined this business, I was so very skeptical. I really doubted my ability to have success in this business, because I've always told myself I'm not a business-minded type of person. I'm not a salesperson. And I thought that I'd need to know a lot of people, that I'd need to be an expert. I thought that I would need a lot of time as well. And I actually thought I'd have to be one of those crazy salespeople that was doing party plan on the weekends and nights and just running around trying to sign up all of my friends. But thank goodness it's not like that at all, and we're not like that. So we do have a couple of misconceptions in our business. So first up, I'm going to find Shay, and she is going to share with you how traditional business and traditional work compares to our opportunity. Thanks heaps, Shay.
Thanks, Michelle. Hi, everyone. I'm Shay, and thanks for jumping on today. I'm going to share how our business differs from the traditional business model. So often, as a society, we tend to stick with what we, and for many of us work-wise, that usually revolves around the traditional business model, where you go to work from 9 to 5, 7 days a week, maybe some weekends, maybe it's shift work, but essentially you're trading your time for a monetary value that somebody somewhere has decided that you're worth. And often it's at the expense of time with your own family. It's also really difficult to progress up the ladder quickly. And if you do, you're often clawing your way up and competing and fighting for those roles with your colleagues and friends. And with promotions usually comes more responsibility, more stress, more time away from your family. So I'll give you some examples, or an example of both business models. I hope everyone can see this. So the traditional business model is shaped like this, and you have the CEO up the top, which is one position. Down the bottom, you have all your entry-level positions, where most people start. And then as you go up, as you progress, as you can see, the roles or positions significantly decrease. So you're fighting all your colleagues and friends and clawing your way up to these positions, and it's almost impossible to get to this pinnacle position up the top here. What I love about our business is that it's shaped nothing like this. It's shaped like this. And everybody comes in as a virtual franchisee, which is our entry-level position. And regardless of your qualifications or your education or your status, you could be a doctor, you could be a cleaner. We all start at this position here, and there are unlimited positions available down here. And as you go along, there are different positions as you progress as well. But the difference is, the biggest difference is that we're all helping each other to progress, to rise to the top. So no more clawing your way up the top like you do have to with the traditional business model. Our pinnacle position is the National Marketing Director. And there are as many unlimited positions up the top here as there are down here at the virtual franchisee level. So anyone can get here to our National Marketing Director position as long as you have the drive and determination to do so. So the beauty of it is that you get to work around your kids, you can work from anywhere, you get to work around other commitments, and you can go as slow or as fast as you like. So, you know, basically you're working on your dreams rather than some CEO's dreams up here and lining his or her pocket. So I hope that's helped to clear up that misconception in our business. And I'm going to hand it over to Danny, who is going to talk about another misconception in our business, and that is the belief that you need to know a lot of people to make this business work, which is absolutely not the case. So thanks, Danny.
Thanks, Shay. Hi, everyone. I'm Danny. I'm a mum of 3 little ones, and I joined or started my business 11 months ago. And one of the things, I guess, when I first came into the business was I was worried that I needed to know a lot of people, and it definitely isn't the case. So I'll just show you. So when I came into the business, there was me. Now, what I did was I was sharing my journey. I was sharing my love of the product and what results I was receiving off the product. And I had a girl named Leah who started off as my customer, who joined our program. She loved the program, and she reached out to me and she asked how she could do the same that I was doing, sharing the product with other customers that wanted a healthier lifestyle and a happier lifestyle. So she became my team. Then from there, she had Maria join. And I taught Leah, and Leah taught Maria how to do the business, and that was sharing her excitement and the product. And then Maria had Kelly join. Now, over time, I've had other people join my team. Kendall, got Megan, and my team has had others join their team. And over time, the business has just grown, and then off here, these team have brought on their own team. So it can quickly grow, and it's what we call the popcorn effect. It's like when we put popcorn on the stove and it pops away and you take it off and it continues to pop. And that's exactly what our business does. It continues to pop. And I only knew Leah to start with. I didn't know Maria. I didn't know Kelly at that stage. And I obviously haven't known the other people that have joined the business to start with. So you don't need to know a lot of people when you come and join the business. So I hope that clears that up for you. Now, another thing that I would love to show you, and it's pretty exciting, is how we get paid. Now, we get paid in 3 ways. We get paid retail, residual, and bonuses. Now, this is our retail sales profit. So this is when you plug someone into our program and our product who wants to improve their health, who wants to improve their wellness. And for each product that you sell to your customer, you're getting paid the retail amount on each order. Now, the second thing is your residual income. Now, this is sometimes coined as the beach money, and this is an income that we get paid off the success of our team. So this gets paid monthly, and they are doing the same. They're sharing the product, sharing their journey, and we can get paid off that. Now, and why it's coined the beach money is because we like to, earn money while we're sitting on the beach, or it could be going out to lunch, or it's when you're traveling. You're still making money when you're not directly working on the business at that point in time. Then our last one is our bonuses. Now, this is the fun money. This is what we have bonuses that are on offer in the business. And we also can earn these as a franchisee, but we can also earn these as we have a teacher bonus. So to help your team to reach their goals and their dreams, you can get paid a bonus on that as well. So, all these incomes are uncapped, which is unheard of in, my traditional corporate world. I got paid a wage and that's all. We didn't get bonuses. We worked hard. We didn't get rewarded for our effort, and definitely here we do. And something that we have in our team is that when we get a bonus, to spend it on yourself. Go buy that handbag, or go and get that facial, or go get that haircut, but it's always something to spend on yourself. So I hope that explains it, and I'd love to hand you over to the lovely Nat, who's going to talk about what the business has done for her and her family. Thanks, Nat.
Thanks, Danny. Hopefully everyone can hear me. I'm just new at this, so still learning the ropes a little bit. So my name's Nat. I'm a mama of 2 very busy, active kids who I struggle to keep up with some days, but Juice Plus is definitely helping me with that, that's for sure. So I've got a 4.5-year-old and a 15-month-old. So just reflecting on how I came about the business, I'm just trying to think back, and I think subconsciously I must have been looking for something. I guess I've done some contract work over the years and just sort of really tried to balance working with the kids. I could do it with one child, but then my little Luca came along, and things got a little bit trickier. And I guess with Michaela, my 4.5-year-old, going to school next year, I sort of started thinking about how things would work and not wanting to sort of miss out on, I guess, such an exciting stage in her life. So, yeah, when I sort of learned more and more about the business, it just made total sense that I could just sort of have everything really, fit my work, but also, fit in with the kids and in with my life, which is, as a mum, is what you want. So yeah, it's been an amazing 2-month journey so far, and I think I've gained so much more out of it than I could have ever have expected. I think empowering myself as a woman and putting being a mum, put that to the side. You know, as much as I love my kids, having something to do and for me to focus on has been incredible. And I think my husband said to me the other day, he's amazed at the difference he's seen in me. So for me now, compared to me 2 months ago. And, you know, I think these are the sort of things that, you know, I just want to share with other mums that, you know, I talk to all the time, and I'm getting a bit emotional now, you know, that struggle with that balance. And, you know, I just sort of want to tell them that there is a better way that they can do this. And, you know, if I can help people, help mums feel the way that I feel, I think firstly by taking this amazing product that has made such a big difference in my life and my family's life, but also that this business works in so many ways, and it just makes complete sense. And, you know, I'm not going as fast as some people, but I'm taking it as at my own pace, and I'm going to build and make it into what I want. And that's the thing, you know, I'm never going to give up. And with the support that I've had from these amazing women that I've only known for 2 months, that I feel like I've known for years, I know I can do it. So I just like to say thank you to everyone, because I couldn't do this without you, and that's the beauty of this business. So thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Nat. That was really beautiful. So lovely. And I completely agree with you. You know, you start this journey, it's, you know, from a health perspective, a lot of people do, and then there's just so much personal growth, and there is so much support, and that's definitely something that I love. We raise each other up, whereas, you know, when you're in a traditional job or business, it's usually the complete opposite to that. So yeah, thank you so much. That was gorgeous. Well, I myself have been with the company for 14 months, and during this time, it has changed our lives. My husband and I were really struggling financially for many, many years. I'd say since our first son was born. He's 6 now, and we couldn't afford our mortgage. We were just really in that rat race, and we moved away from all of our family for my husband's work to try and get ahead. That was 3.5 years ago, and do you know what? We weren't really getting ahead. We were just barely barely staying afloat. And when I came across this, I thought, well, we have absolutely nothing to lose, possibly everything to gain. And during this time, we have been able to move back to our home, back to our family. That was only in the last 2 months. And just plan holidays and say yes to more. Like my son is doing Auskick, and just to be able to just pay for that Auskick straight away a couple of weeks ago, I was like, oh, it just felt so rewarding. So there's just so many rewards in this business. But have the courage to ask what if today, because you just do not know where your life could be in a month, in a year, or 5 years from now. But if nothing changes today, then nothing is going to change. And I believe that to be truly, truly healthy, you need to be healthy financially as well, because financial stress will cause stress in all areas of your life, in your family, in your relationships, and just your overall health and well-being. I definitely know that firsthand. So I want to thank you so much for joining us here today. It's just so awesome that we get to be on this journey with all of these beautiful like-minded people. We're all here to support, encourage each other, and to inspire more people along the way. So we'd love to see you on our mission and on our journey. So if any of this resonates with you at all, just get curious, get any of your questions answered. So reach out to the person who invited you here, because we would so love to see you along the way. I want to thank you everybody for sharing today, and have an awesome Wednesday.
Bye.
Bye. Have a good day.